was newly formed in Cycle 2. How did this team come together?
Both me, Ares, and Okina were like freeloaders. We didn't really belong anywhere. Especially me. For those who don't know, some people may know, but I played a lot in North America, even though I'm Europe. So basically what started happening was we started playing a lot of mixed scrims, or in North America that would be privates. And we just had fun together, right? So what we do is we created this team and we started playing as this team against other teams, even though we didn't have officially a team, right? Because at the time Baguette was in Hellbent, but he was also kind of bored and he wanted to play more. So we just played together for fun. And then we started beating teams that we quote unquote shouldn't beat. We were doing really well, right? So we were like, okay, we might actually make a team here. So that was the plan for season 4. But then things changed and we decided to make the team for this season instead. And Baguette offered to leave Team Hellbent to join us. So yeah, that's kind of the story. So we're just a bunch of friends going together playing some teams.
What preparation did you do as a team and personally for the Challenger Cup?
As a team, I think we weren't too worried about the Challenger Cup. We knew we were almost certainly going to get in, or we felt like it at least. We have played a lot of those teams before and we did really well against them, right? We felt like we were coming strong, but of course I remember both Ares and Baguette, I think, before the Challenger Cup, they were kind of like a little shaky, you know. Of course you gotta be that, it's a tournament and you have to perform, right? For me as well, it felt very different from a normal VRML match because there's actually something a small bit on the line. Like we would get into Master and we would start playing higher level teams, which of course for us is fun. And that's why everyone on our team is playing. We're playing for fun. Preparation wise, we scrimmed teams, we talked some things over, but we went in very simple and our play style is very, everyone does what they feel like. We don't have any plans or plays or QBs really simple if you actually look at it, but it's also hard to counter because it's so simple and it's so viable. So if the enemy team does something, one player can just move a bit, adapt to that, and then we're good to go. Players do kind of what they want, they position like what they like. Of course we have basic positions, like Oki is a little bit of a defender with me, I'm goalkeeper, the other two are strikers. But it switches around, everyone scores, everyone gets assists, everyone gets saves even. It's just well-rounded, we don't really have anything set in stone.
The Everest matchup was your 4th match in the round robin and a tough matchup. What were you feeling going into that 3rd round?
This is certainly where our team has to work on the most because as many expected before we made this team, our team has a little bit of issues here and there when it comes to mentality. Losing is not the best for us. So coming into that 3rd round, we didn't really have that grip that we should have, and the mentality, the call-outs, everything was kind of toned down and everyone was kind of, yep, okay, like no one was putting the maximum amount of effort in. Of course, like we were trying, but you can't try your best when everyone's a little bit weighed down by everyone else, right? So, but me personally feeling like going into that round, I felt like it could go either way, right? Because we won the first one, and then we lost the second one, and then we're going into that 3rd round, and it's like, but we also had in our heads that even if we lose, it probably won't matter because we had I think coming into the match we had a really high amount of goals compared to the other teams. So, and knowing that Everest was playing Exploited next, which it's also a really good matchup, and it wouldn't be too much of a score difference between those two teams, even if Exploited were to win. We knew we were gonna make that tie, so I think that also made a point that we didn't play as well as we could have. Also, like we got tired. Everyone had played for a long time. The last 2-3 games a little bit sloppy. We're going in super strong the first 2 games, and even I got surprised by the scores we got on the first 2 games. Going into that 3rd round, I felt like this is going to go either way, and I'm not sure what's gonna happen.
Your first 2 matches in the Master Tier are this week. How are you feeling going into those matches?
Of course, playing Master Tier is a lot different than playing in Ladder and Diamond teams, because everyone's obviously a lot better, or not a lot, but at least better because they're in the top. And this week we've gotten Intoxicated. If we play well, I think we might have a small chance, but I would say it's gonna be a tough one, but I hope we can pull ourselves together and play like we know we can. Because when we play now like we know we can, we don't make that many mistakes. Our passing game is usually really good. There's some things that could be fixed here and there, but usually we can hold up against really strong teams, and we've proven that to ourselves in scrims. If we have a good day and we play well, I think it's gonna be a really good game. Going up against Hyperion, I'm not sure at all. I don't think we've ever really played Hyperion in a scrim or anywhere, so that could go either way. I don't know. So that one's a little bit scary because I don't think any of us really knows how they play, and I don't think they know how we play. And it's going to be very interesting to see what happens in that game.
Good afternoon, Jacks and Jills. I'm SirDimwi, and this is 3 Minute Meta. Let's talk about bubble offense. So you just got your team through mid, and you're now set to attack the bubble. There are two primary formations when attacking the bubble, deep and shallow. In a deep formation, you will typically have your backliner around double diamond or otherwise in the backfield. Two of your forwards will generally be split on either side of the trench, and you'll tend to have a striker somewhere in the bubble putting threat on the goal. The shallow formation is basically just a compressed version of the deep formation, putting the backline on or around bow tie, and with all three forwards either pressing the bubble or putting threat on the goal. The primary purpose of both formations is for the backliner to first draw out a defender, and for your team to press a numbers advantage. The ideal situation would see the backliner disabling this defender and rejoining the play. But even if the backliner gets tangled up, the numbers situation is still better for the offense. When considering the numbers when attacking the bubble, it is fair to consider the goalie as half a body. So even in what otherwise appears to be a 3v3 situation, it is functionally more like a 3v2.5 due to the fact that the goalie is committed to staying in goal but can still dive after cross passes and for 1v1s. So when we're talking about pressing this numbers advantage, it doesn't necessarily mean that the backliner is rejoining the play. So long as the backliner pulls that defender out, the three forwards can press a numbers advantage. Following this logic, however, means that going in 4v4 also presents a numbers advantage, but with so many bodies in the bubble, the spatial advantage will generally go to the defense. With too many bodies in such a small area, too many lanes are intersecting, and multiple lanes can be more easily covered by a single person. So pulling that defender out is typically the most efficient way to attack the bubble, for even if your backliner fails at getting back into the play, you are still in a more ideal situation. By attacking with a numbers advantage, you ensure that at least one of your players is mostly free of defensive coverage for the duration of the attack. This means that there's always an open lane to be exploited, and it's just a matter of executing on these open lanes until a viable shot lane or cut option presents itself. If for some reason you're unable to find that lane, consider a reset, as that fourth defender at that point is likely rejoining the play, and the more you try to force it forward, the more likely you are to make a mistake. It is also important to note my heavy use of words like tend to and typically in regards to these formations. The only real guidelines I would offer as far as your exact positioning is to stay spread out, always have threat on the goal, and be mindful of your backline. If at any point in time, from when you gain possession of the disc to when you are attacking the bubble, if you manage to get a defender stuck behind your backline, you have the advantage, and you should press and maintain this advantage all the way to the goal, every single time. So next week we are going to cover bubble defense. I know some of you have been patiently waiting for that one, and I love you for it. I can't wait to get it out to you. I also encourage anyone who has questions or comments to leave them below. I respond frequently and will sometimes pin contributions or rebuttals to the topics I cover. So really, let me know what you think. But I've been SirDimwi. Please like, share, and subscribe, and have a wonderful day.
they'll still be there for the recovery. They stack them, meeting them along the line. So there is going to be a shot from the bottom line and right into the goal. Nail it in. It's Franz. In a row, shots, 2 shots in a row, fine. 3 in a row, that's where snowballs begin.
Ooh, single shot. They have another opportunity here, Mozzie. That was a great read. Next tech far side. Ooh, nice swim move. Next tech down to the floor to the Sosa. Sosa gonna set up Scarborough. Scarborough looking for the cut pass. Hits next tech and he brings it in for the 2. What a play there.
Elmo now looking maybe for the dribble with his teammate. I'll just bounce off the wall, but step over. Nice recovery. Maybe a long shot and it will go in. For the 3 from 40 meters. Quickly closing that gap. Very nice. Very much appreciated. Now the pass comes up to Lucenite. Lucenite going for a 1v1 and he will get it off the back, but to put it in for the 2.
Fernando's going to get that one cleared out as the chains get together and chase after that one down into the Illumi-Duty bubble. Ender with a hand on it. Ender up to Andy, and a good stop there by Witt. And Witt's going to get the clear out here as this one's through the near side tube all the way down into the 4 Kings bubble here. That's 4-on-0.
Already scoring nearly as many points in this round as they did in round 1.
Jim looking for the pass to Kaz. Kaz with the juke and the slam.
Oh, a 9-point lead. And finding the stop there will be clockwork, and that's not good. And this long shot coming through, that's going to be good for Mamil.
They're looking to recollect the disc, but if maybe the other team can get it, they might get a scoring opportunity. And John does recollect over to Hyper Infinity, and Hyper
in orange, that is Gen Z on the right in blue. I am SirDimwi, joined by so much T on the cameras, and Sputnik Cobra in the studio with us as Aeronite gets the first goal there. 3 points on the board for a Moonface with the clear.
Clear's going in, and it looks like Soluna's going to be right there with an open goal. Has to pass out. Moonface, though, finding the low side.
Oh, they're by Invictus.
Reindeer with the disc, but it gets caught up by Rummy, and Rummy
And welcome back to those of you who were just watching that matchup before this one to Channel 1 here. Yeah, VRML, Channel 1. I am SirDimwi. Got so much subtlety on the cameras. And Mr. JG will be joining us on the sideline for this titanic matchup here. We're going to have 4 Kings versus Jokr. I mean, this is a matchup I've been very excited for ever since I saw it on the docket on Monday when the matches got released. I signed up for it literally immediately. When I saw it on there, you can actually go check out the Monday morning matches madness podcast, and you can see me do it live. I'm pretty sure I did it live right there. I said I'm getting in on this game because this is a matchup that is going to be the potential here. You know, we've been waiting for a long time for somebody to unseat the Kings here, and it's, you know, Jokr has lost a couple technically, and you know, there's some, you could find some excuses for one here or there, but you know, there are a couple that were just good losses, good victories to the other team, and but yet to really be unseated, you know, it's just a couple. They keep ending up on these ridiculous winning streaks. Nobody can beat them. They're winning games in 2 over teams that you just know have Jokr's number and are just waiting for the day to unseat the Titans. And 4 Kings as one of those teams that has the potential to do just that. Now, of course, Rosie Hope will be in for cruising tonight, but as Rosie Hope proved in the match I casted Four Kings earlier this week or last week, I think it was earlier this week. Actually, I think it was last week. I have no idea. It was something I remember casting the game, and I remember talking about how phenomenally Rosie was doing on the backline for Four Kings. So not at all concerned about that in this matchup between these two teams. And of course, Andy W, Ender, and Chrome, three offensive just powerhouses in this one. But of course, going up against Jokr. The Jokr, the one and only, currently looking at Game, Kong, Jaywalker, Ryan, and Rox, although I would expect to see Rox drop out here at a moment, although maybe a sign of some technical issues. Main roster, maybe Rox will be in tonight. We'll be waiting to see how that works out. But as far as I'm aware, teams have been let know that they can start with their ready. So presumably just waiting on Jokr to figure out whatever this issue may or may not be. And of course, we have another matchup today, this evening, and that is going to be in about an hour from now, a little less than an hour from now. We're going to be following Four Kings, and they'll be taking on Kangarillas here. Also, at the same time, Aurora versus 7 will be over there on Channel 2. That'll also be a phenomenal matchup to check out. So yeah, a lot of really good, really top-level Echo Arena to tune into this evening. Also, a quick shout-out there to Kit Catastrophe in the chat. A recent addition to the caster team here. She's been very active is in OCE there. Very appreciative of that, of course. Rexy Dash there as well. Kiwi Berry, Crazy Rito. Crazy. I probably just insulted somebody. I apologize. Mug 28 also lulls in there as well. And what's going on, everybody? Really excited for this matchup here. And so while we're waiting, I don't know, JG, you were saying earlier on that you were really excited for this matchup. Tell the people why they should be as excited as you are.
Well, I could have a different opinion than other people, but I can still hope. On the VRML website, I did vote for Four Kings, so if you see one of those very small votes with the 160 on Jokr, I always like to have a little bit of hope, a little bit of a pray that there could be some team that could finally take down the Kings. You know, Four Kings would sound like it'd be a good spot for the Kings of VRML, or one of the Kings per region. But this is because from the other match it was 22-29, I think, with Jokr obviously winning it, and it's finally time for maybe the third season for something to happen. Well, it looks like we are going to get a ready up from both sides. So, SirDimwi, take it away.
Well, yeah, we are going to get ready here. Started in this first round between Four Kings and Jokr will be running with Game, Ryan, Kong, and Jaywalker main roster in this matchup. And once again, over there on the left, Four Kings will be Andy W, Ender, Chrome, and Rosie Hope. As quickly, Four Kings are going to win that joust initially. Andy W sending that one in, but a good read there by that defensive Jokr stack. Now, long shot of the empty net. The Four Kings stack not able to get back into position before Jaywalker hits that one for the 3, 22 meters out. That is your first goal of round 1. 10 seconds in, Jokr are on the board.
7, 6, 5, 4.
So now it's going to be Four Kings here with his joust advantage. Only 30 seconds off of the clock as they come out of the tubes. Rosie Hope handling that one cleanly. Over to Chrome. Chrome sending it up to Ender. Ender wants to take a shot there. Actually, excuse me, it was a setup to Andy. But Andy recognized that defense had returned into the bubble, so goes ahead and sends out that reset. Wasn't going to risk that turnover. Rosie up to send in. It's off the cloud block loose. Ender trying to track it down. It will be Chrome. In fact, as Ender splits right side, got a left side option. Left shoulder goes to Andy. Andy actually got to go for the reset here. Did not like the situation. Did not like the numbers. And oh, that bounce off the ridge. That is an ugly bounce to send in here from Jokr. They're first in the area, and they're going to get it in for the 2. They're going to go up 5 points. On the board is Jokr, holding Four Kings scoreless, although we're only a minute in. Well, a little over a minute in.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
So now it will be Four Kings with this joust advantage once again. Rosie Hope handling this one. Got a little bit of a more protect scheme this time. Although the pass across the near side, Game is able to disrupt it and pick it up. Game setting up Jokr, coming in 1v1 and hits it as Rosie comes out, gets a stun, but doesn't stop the shot. And Jokr is going to go up by 7. Not even 2 minutes off of the clock. Jokr is already starting to push that lead well up there. So Four Kings looking for an answer here as Jokr, Four Kings struggling to get through. Well, actually, it was only on that last one. I shouldn't say. So nice disc movement here at mid. Rosie sending this one in. It's going to be in the hands of Ender there. Ender looking for the 1v1, goes for that ambitious shot. Kong's able to stop it, but picked up there by Andy. And there they are. Four Kings going to get on the board here. It did take a little over 2 minutes, but they got the 2. They're back within 5. And that's the confidence boost they needed as Jokr will be coming out here on their first joust advantage of round 1. Now handled here by Game, sends it near side to Jokr. Jay moving up, gonna go far side into the hands of Kong. Kong pulls that chain out, gets him stunned out, pass up. Ooh. Andy with the interception, gonna get this one set all the way back down into the Jokr bubble. It will be Ender getting there first, but ultimately Game with the stun. And man, isn't that too a 1v1 matchup I'd love to see. Ender versus Game. Has Chrome handling it now here in the near side trap. Sending that one across. Andy gonna go for another reset there into the hands of Rosio. Pulling that Jokr defense out. Jokr not overcommitting, although some space there in the bubble. Ender wanted to bring that one in, but Jokr is going to get the stuff and the clear all the way out through that far side too. Off of the pyramid there. Lock shot. It uncharacteristically high was that shot, but Game with the recovery going to bring that one in for the 2. And Jokr is going to push this lead back up by 7, but notable. That was almost an entire minute there. We were held scoreless. After that Four Kings goal. So Four Kings slowing down the Jokr scoring in this one, which is good luck so far. Also shout out to Classics Gaming with the Prime sub. Thank you very much. We always appreciate those greatly. As Andy gonna send that one in, looking to get it to Ender. It will be Game with the stop there. The turnover. Jokr is in possession. Kong sending it up. Back of the hands of Four Kings as Ender gets the interception. Double stun there with Jokr. Chrome with the recovery. Chrome going to Rosie Hope, who's under pressure by Ryan on the back line, but Four Kings pushing up on the bubble. Andy W looking for the long shot on the empty goal, but it's going to go wide. Recovered there by Game, excuse me. Although Rosie Hope on the back line picks that one back up, sends it up to Andy a little bit too high. Ender with the recovery. Ender now looking for an option. Oh, loses the handle on that one. That is a heartbreaker as Game is going to score that turnover there as we approach the halfway mark of this first round. Now looking to send it out. Going to bounce around mid. Jokr looking for a long shot there. Gonna take the shot. Gonna hit the shot. And Jokr's gonna take a 10-point lead off of that 33-meter 3 from Jokr. And a timeout. Whew. That's right. I kind of needed a moment. Although we're only halfway through. We are only halfway through this first round. Still a lot of Echo Arena left to go here. As looks like was that Andy W has dropped out here, maybe a technical issue on that end, and gonna get him restarted here, presumably. In the meantime, if you are not already at Echo Arena _VRML, give it a follow there over on Twitter. All the games, everything. It's an incredibly active Twitter channel. Anytime games are coming up, you'll see the posters posted up there. It'll show you who's getting casted, who's doing the casting, when it's going to happen, what channel it's going to happen, all that good stuff. So definitely go give that a follow. I'm on Twitter as well. You can find me at SirDimwi, but I don't twit as much as maybe some other people do. And I know that didn't. I know I'm not using the words right. It's kind of the point. I'm hoping I made somebody cringe. Yeah, so I am Kick Catastrophe there, giving me the hydrate there, so I will take a moment to hydrate.
You need a Dimway. That's all that you have to say. Only halfway through the first round, I was honestly astonishing. I really hope I didn't jinx myself because, my God, Jokr is really coming out strong here, and the snipers through it. I mean, it's really cool to see Jokr from Twitch streams compared to VRML because he is okay, Ball, you can I just wanted to hope. I just wanted to put a little bit of hope onto it, see if the chances might happen, you know what I mean? But yeah, no, seeing Jokr in Twitch streams compared to his VRML playings, you could see that honestly he doesn't put a lot of effort in his Twitch streams compared. I mean, I might be wrong and I might be getting yelled at Jokr in like a couple of hours when he sees this VOD, but you know, it's really cool to see the differences between how people play in VRML and how people play in public matches. So yeah, hopefully we can get a tech problem, as I did see a couple of people saying on how that they missed a pretty nice shot. And it looks like Andy is going to be getting that reconnection, and hopefully, let's see if, like you said, Dimwi, before, that there has been a little bit of a slowed down tempo that 4Kings has given Jokr, so they're doing a good job at that. They just need to continue that movement and hopefully getting that momentum strong enough so that they can continue and hopefully get some more points.
Yeah, and this, you know, this Jokr team not one to slouch in their VRML games, as Andy has returned here back into the arena. So presumably we should get started back any moment, as I'm seeing everybody coming out the tubes. Yeah, just a quick shout out to the chat there once again. I see everybody getting really active. Aeronites popping in. One of our league mods. Everybody say hello to Aeronites. Do not assault them, or do. I don't actually think it might actually be funny. Actually, don't, because too many people here. Yeah, don't assault Aeronite. Rockter also in the chat. Deathhawk Dash Balyet Saluna. Saluna going to be playing here in less than an hour. They're going to be over there on channel 2, and that is Aurora versus 7. Balls also in the chat. Small Fry, Sam, Randy, of course. What's up, Sam? Caesar Dash, also going to be playing, unless that's a different Caesar, but I presume the proper Caesar there. No, not the proper Caesar. Okay, fair enough. What's up, Tyga? And yeah, and no, you cannot say about. I did not. I don't tend to vote in either the connoisseur or the Twitch stream channel votes. I like my picks to be my own. And yeah, it's a secret. Maybe someday. We are gonna get started here back at round 1, exactly halfway through the round. This 4Kings gonna handle that one. Rosie, deep pass there to Andy W. Andy sending that one up. Does get it to Chrome. Chrome up to Ender. Gets a 1v1 with a shot just wide. Ending up low. Someone gets sent out. Game with it. Game. Rosie taking game 1v1. Game does get that one cleared out. Good pickup there by that chain. They're looking at a 3v1. Somehow Chrome gets the stop. Disc is loose. Ryan with the recovery gets it in for the 2. Jokr is going to take a 12-point lead here in round 1.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6.
Wow, that was quick. 22 seconds. 22 seconds. All right, 4Kings once again. Joust advantage. Rosie have quick pass this time. Chrome. Walk it through. Chrome sending it up deep. Gets it to Andy. Andy got to go to Ender, but Ryan gets that hand in the lane. Looking for the clear. Hits the lip of the tube. Rosie, good pickup. Rosie going up to Andy. Andy bringing it in, and there you go. They're going to punish that little mistake. 4Kings, another 2 on the board here. Going to get up to 4, but still a 10-point deficit. As Jokr will be taking this joust advantage less than 4 minutes remaining in this first round. So Jokr out of the tubes. Game. Quick pass there. Far side. Jokr. As Ender is going to come in steaming. That one loose. Ender has the pickup. Ender has the empty goal. Ender does not miss. 22 meters out. Good for the 3. 4Kings are back within 7. Just so that one there took 11 seconds for 4Kings. Although Jokr, not a team to make many mistakes, and likely not to make the same mistake twice. So Jokr once again out here with his joust advantage. Game immediately popping up to the ceiling there. And you see Four Kings running with this 1-2-1 scheme. They have the one player going in, pressuring hard with the stack at mid to attack that second pass. You see that stack roaming around. Ryan looking for the 1v1, is going to get there, is going to get that one in. Brings it in, gets by the goalie and the recovery goalie, able to get that one in. And so Jokr back up by 9. So 2.5 minutes to go in this first round. Four Kings going to be back here on this joust advantage after Jokr had 2 in a row. There's Rosie up now with it. Walking it, sends it. Chrome, good recovery. Chrome sending this one up into the hands there of Ender. Ender as Andy High going to bring this one in, hits it. That's what Ender's been looking for. He gets it in for the 2. They're going to be back with it 7. About 2 minutes to go.
11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
Good showing here from Four Kings since we've been back after that halfway mark. And as I noted, they also had been slowing down Jokr's scoring line a bit. So still time. Would love to see that comeback here. 7 points. That's 3 goals they would need. One of them being a 3. It's Kong. Oh, the setup there. You got a 3v1 with Jokr. You're dead to rights. There's nothing you can do. Jokr gets another 2 on the board there. 18-9. A minute and a half to go. That one might be the mental ice, although I expect a couple more goals from either or both teams before we finish this first round out. Rosie quick hands down to the valley there. Ender's able to get that one through, but not on target. Game with the chain. Now sending it across to Kong. Jokr back in possession. Kong into the tube there. It's now set all the way out. Rosie's on the back line there to pick it up. Does not get away. Does not get it away quick enough. Game with the recovery. Going to bring that one in and just set it. And with a minute to go, Jokr's going to take an 11-point lead, 20-9. 4 Kings, joust advantage. Rosie up, quick pass near side 2. Gonna look for that send in. That was a very interesting send up. Watch that one back. The way they collected that pass. Ender sending that one into the bubble. Good setup. Nice toss. Chrome, 11 meters a second. Gets that one in to the empty portion of the net. They've got another one on the board. So interesting. I believe it was 9-2 when we came back, or 11-2. Either way. 4 Kings scoring 9 points here. Jokr scoring 9 or 11. So after that halfway mark, this was a very even game. As Jokr's going to get one more. No, they're not. Yes, they are. The Jokr will take round 1, 22-11. And yeah, JG, what do you got for the people?
I mean, that last shot by Game, it was just stun fest at Ender's goal. You can't not. If you are in the bubble with any Jokr team member, I would say good night. You are gonna be most likely done, unless you got a lucky catch. It's just astonishing to see these gameplays of just like they know exactly on how to mentally manipulate you inside of that goal. They know where you think it's gonna go, and it's just they push forward. And I've got to give kudos to 4 Kings for the first round. It was maybe 4 Kings is like the half of Jokr. That's why it's 22-11. Sorry, that was probably really bad. But anyways, it's honestly great to see that they're at least in a fight, because sometimes we got Jokr with mercying the actual map people in the Masters League, and that's what you normally expect. But 4 Kings, I'd like to correct myself, is that 4 Kings has a likely chance of having a fight with Jokr. Maybe not completely winning this, but it still looks like there could be a good fight, and a fight that they did bring for this first round, and I'm really excited to see what happens, and I have high hopes that they can do the same thing, or maybe even better, but they gotta make sure that they can get those plays and make those nice 2-pointers. Dimwi, take it away.
Sorry, we are going to get started here in round 2. Both teams in the tubes. Looking to get out here as Jokr did take that first round, 22-11, and Jokr are going to get the grab there, though it looked like both teams got to the area right about the same time. Game down to Kong. They're looking at a 3v2. A little give and go there. Game to Kong. Kong to Game. Game brings it in for the 2. 8 seconds in. Jokr's going to get the first 2 on the board here in round 2. Randy Edition in the chat says audio. Aaron I says game audio dead. And Subtlety just said it 20 year. I don't care. They can whine all they want. As Chrome is gonna get stunned out here in the near side tube. He didn't actually say that. Game Subtlety, calm down. I was kidding. They know I was kidding. They know I joke. Subtlety, come on, man. But don't quit. Don't. It's fine. It's fine. That's fine. Ender's gonna get a 2 here to tie it up. 1 minute in. And for everybody watching, Subtlety has not said a single word to me this entire time. I've been miming, and I apologize to everybody involved.
How could you, Dimwi?
So now it's going to be Jokr here with his Joust advantage. Tie game. Game with it. Sent across. Good little triangle formation. Sent in Jaywalker up to Ryan. Ryan bringing it in. Ooh, little stutter. Little stutter, little step, little stutter. Brings it in for the tutor. That didn't make any sense. I'm just making noises at this point. Which is, you know, it's all right. So we got 4-2 here. Jokr's back in the lead. 4 Kings back with his Joust advantage. Rosie Hope near side. Andy W gonna cross that one up to Chrome. Chrome looking for the send in, does get it. Ender gonna go for that reset there. They pull that chain out. Chain is stopped up. It's only slowed. They have a 3v2 there. They're quick, and they are quick enough. Ender gets it in. They're gonna keep the pace here with Jokr. 2 minutes in, tying it up 4-4. This is what we wanted to see. This is what we wanted to see. All right. Let's get some 4 Kings chants in the chat there. Game near side. Round 3. I want to see a round 3. Jaywalker sending this one up into that near side tube, through the near side tube, into the valley there. Game with the pickup. Game going up to Kong. Empty goal. Oh, goes wide. Is that Kong? Is that Kong, or is somebody playing for him? Just kidding. Kong, don't at me. Kong with it, far side. Sends it up to Jaywalker. Jaywalker gonna do some jukes, bring it in. Oh, stopped there. Ender with the pickup, though, gives it away to Ryan. Ryan gonna go for the juke. Does get that one in. It's off of the head of Rosie, but good for the 2. And Jokr's retaking the lead here. 3 minutes in. Going up 2 points, 6-4. So now it is 4 Kings' turn to answer with a 2. Although, of course, they want a 3, and you can call me John Madden because the team with the most points tends to win. As Andy is going to send that one up there, right in the hands of Ryan. Ryan sending that one up to Jaywalker. Jaywalker looking for the setup. Hits the setup to Ryan. Gonna bring. Oh. Okay. It doesn't go in. This one's out of the bubble. In the hands of Ender. Ender's going to get this one cleared out. This is a time 4 Kings need to capitalize on this. They need to capitalize on that good bounce. Rosie's going to send this one to the back line to Ender. Ender bringing it in. Ender looking for an option. Andy is open. Andy's got the 1v1. He's going to bring that in and get it for the 2 to tie it up. 6-6 with 6 minutes to go.
11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6.
Jokr trying to look a little too pretty in the offensive zone. Although, to be fair, it was a good move. It just didn't work out. To be fair, it was a good move. Game near side, Jaywalker. Jaywalker trying to get away from the very aggressive 4 Kings defense. It is going to turn over. Rosie Hope gets that intercepted. Looking to set it far side. Does not work out, but gets it recovered. Looking to send that one up to Chrome. Not able to get the hand on it. And we'll turn right back over as Kong's going to get that sent out. But still a very aggressive 4 Kings are back in possession. Andy W bringing it in. Andy W going to get stunned out there. Game with the turnover. Looking to clear it out as we approach the halfway mark of round 2. Remember where we were at the halfway of round 1. It was like a 9-2 game. 11-2. Kong up to Jaywalker, bringing it in 1v1. Gonna go up by 2. Once again, Jokr is in the lead 8-6. But I will say again, at this point, last round, it was 9-2, 11-2. I don't remember. It was one of the two. It was like a 9-point game. Jokr was in the lead, and it didn't feel like we were going to get a close game. Look at the score right now, 8-6. It's now 4 Kings' turn to answer. As Rosie Hope handling this one, pulls that defense all the way to her. Although it is going to turn over. Ryan sending that one up to Game. Game bringing it in 1v1. It's hard to stop him, but Ender gets the stop. Pick up there by Ryan, who's got to go for the full reset here. Kong on the back line as we got just over 420 to go. Kong sending that one far side to Jaywalker. Jaywalker to Game. Game bringing it in. Oh, the ding and the grab there. Ender's going to send it out the back of the hands of Kong. Kong setting up Ryan. Ryan looking for him. No, Ryan's going to bring it in. Cool. That is a punishing goal right there. It's hard enough to stay in step with Jokr if they're going to go ahead by 2. That is difficult. That is difficult. You know, that's not even, you're probably not doing it justice to use the word difficult. Rosie Hope, far side, Andy W. Andy W. Back to Rosie Hope. Let me do this NFL. Rosie. Andy. Rosie. Ender. Ender. Chrome. Backward. Ooh, sent out by Jaywalker. Someone's going to bounce around here. Game with the pickup. Game look for a clear. They do get the chain together, at least momentarily. The clear is not good. Chrome trying to track it down. It will be Kong. And Kong with the forward will get it through. Up to the ceiling now. Jaywalker, empty goal, takes a shot, but in the hands of Ender, who gets in that lane. Ender, excuse me, was looking to get it through that the near side too, but it's still in the zone here. Jokr still doing a ton of damage. Game has the opportunity, gonna do some jukes, so goes to the backboard of Ryan, who will complete that drive. As I remember words, gonna go up 12-6 here. The Jokr now starting to push ahead on the scoreboard here in the second round. 4 Kings still in this one. They are still in it. Don't you forget it, although that pass not quite on. Finding its way to the near side trap. Only blue players in the in the vicinity. As Ryan will get that turnover. Ryan up to Game. Game looking to get it far side to Jaywalker. Jaywalker does have to track it down, but does. Sends it near side to Ryan. Ryan bringing it in. Ryan wants to do something with it. And Jaywalker will just take out the trash there. Put Jokr up 14-6. It's an 8-point lead with 2 minutes to go. And once again, I mean, 4 Kings still in it. But the further, the bigger that deficit gets, the steeper this hill becomes. As you know, it's already a steep hill to climb. Being behind by Jokr, being behind Jokr by even just 2 points, let alone 8. As Kong now pours that one through. On far side into the hands of Rosie Hope with the turnover. Rosie sitting that one up. The slap there, Kong sending it back in. Rosie gets it back again, trying to send it out, but it's off of the bow tie. Ender with the slap does get that one through. It's going to be all the way down into the Jokr bubble. Careening bounce. Joker's in the area first. Jaywalker with the pickup. Ender trying to track him down. Now Chrome trying to track him down. Jaywalker sending that one out is that was excuse me, that was I believe it was Andy who almost got that interception. But Andy now with it. Andy sending us from the near side, trying to get it to Chrome. It's off the nugget. And picked up here by Ryan. Ryan into the near side tube. It's stuck at mid. Rosie Hope gets there first, but the 3-man chain there from Jokr. The long shot from Kong. It's going to be off. Picked up here by Game. But we'll bring it in for the 2. And Jokr is going to take a 10-point lead here in round 2. Just about 30 seconds to go, give or take. Actually, right about.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 30 seconds remaining. Here we go.
Now Ender with it. Sending this one through. Jokr, Game comfortably in the hands of Jokr here. As we're in the final 20 seconds. And Jaywalker going to score that turnover. On the far side, 10 seconds to go. Game to Kong. Kong going to get the clear. Not quite. Picked up by Rosie. Maybe one more goal here for 4 Kings. And he goes to the empty goal. It's off the barrier. A little heartbreaker there, but that will end round 2. Jokr will take the game into taking round 2, 16-6. And JG, how do you feel about what we just witnessed?
a shot, Dimwi. I think that's the best way of putting it. It was worth a shot and try and give them a little bit of hope. As multiple people said before in chat, saying that, like, I don't know why you did that. You would have had a big brain then. Well, the big brain is that I actually put my channel points on Jokr, and I only did the VRML just because there's nothing risky at that moment. But it looks like at the beginning of this round, it was a back and forth for 4Kings and Jokr. But at the end of this, Jokr had that movement. They knew exactly what they had to do and seized it up. And for both the first and second round, you can see that it's a almost same point difference, with first round being only an 11-point difference only, and then round 2 being a 10-point difference. And obviously everyone except Kung, I would expect maybe a Kung shot from Kung, but everybody on Jokr's side getting an astonishing 12 points per. That's a little bit odd. Maybe they planned that. But on the 4Kings side, it looks like Ender was the biggest factor here. He is a great player, and I've just got to say that if Ender was put onto Jokr as well, I would say good luck ever trying to face towards it. But we need to have some diversity. We have to have multiple players on that. But it was great to see 4Kings just trying their best at 8th position, it looks like right now, and Jokr actually at 2nd, but soon to be 1st, actually. But yeah, it's great to see them trying, and a fight they did put up. And thank goodness I didn't look like a completely horrible person by saying, oh yeah, this is a bag for 4Kings. I just said I wanted to put a little bit of hope, and hope I gave, and maybe that little bit of energy that I gave put up a fight for 4Kings.
So, all right, yeah, that'll do it here for 4Kings versus Jokr. We have another one that we'll be going to in about a little over 20 minutes, and that'll be 4Kings versus Kangarillas here on Channel 1. Of course, over on Channel 2, you saw talk about it in the chat. There's 7 versus Aurora. We'll be playing over there on Channel 2. So some fantastic matchups to look forward to this evening. Just about 20 minutes. For now, we're going to end the stream. So thank you very much for joining us in this one. We hope to see you very, very shortly in the next one. For those of you who won't be joining us, thank you very much for watching. We will see you tomorrow.
Season 3 of VRML Echo Arena is brought to you by HyperX, Rebuff Reality, Asterion Products, ProTube VR, VR Cover, Fixed Gaming, and VRware.net.